I actually am going to ask the next question, Secretary, because Representative Kilcoyne opened a door, and I was going to bring it on home at the end, but this is an opportunity because you talked about complexity, the complexities facing very different districts from rural Western Massachusetts all the way to the East Coast, right? And the complexity, I believe, requires us to gather ourselves in a new Foundation Budget Review Commission and one that also tackles the municipal contribution. So it's been a decade. It's been a decade. It's been a decade since the last FBRC, as you well know. It's been 17 years since we've tackled the municipal contribution. We need to join those together. I'm just going to technology. I'm going to read just a couple of headlines because they are relevant, I think, to what you're seeing here today and the students you met on the outside of this building. From the Daily Hampshire Gazette, 20-plus job cuts coming as Belchertown School Board told the cupboards bare. Amherst school budget best case scenario, 17 positions gone. South Hadley School's latest county district-facing funding woes, 20 student-facing positions slated for elimination. All agree Northampton Schools in crisis mode. Then from the Greenfield Recorder, Gil Montague Regional School District seeks to close a $400,000 gap. Tensions rise over Greenfield school budget talks. So, according to Mass taxpayers, more than 75% of the overall increase in Chapter 70 aid has been directed toward 56 school districts across the state. And I voted for the Student Opportunity Act, and I was proud to take that vote. And it was a good bill. It is a good bill, and it's doing good work across our Commonwealth, but it has left us out. So there are approximately, and friends who were clapping, I totally understand why you would want to clap. However, if you clap after everything you agree with, we won't, this is just a math problem, right? We will be here longer. So if you want to raise your hands and signal like this, I know my colleagues are going to appreciate your claps, but it's just going to help us move this. So Secretary, this is my question. Will you lead work to open up the Chapter 70 and municipal contribution formulas, tackling special education costs, charter school funding formulas, and more, so that we are prepared to address the pain felt in districts across the state? I am, as you know, Secretary, very disappointed, monumentally disappointed, that this commission was not embodied in H1, as I really hoped it would, because we need the governor and we need you to galvanize the House and the Senate and bring this conversation, this complex conversation, to the people of the Commonwealth so we can tackle these problems and have an answer at the end of the rollout of this very fine Student Opportunity Act. Can you commit at this hearing to doing that work? Now, the last time I asked this question was a year ago, and you said, I will follow the legislature. And I understood that to mean we had to act. And so we've tried to act. And as you know, Secretary, we do not have consensus. But this issue cannot wait. And I'm asking you, with your very fine goals of stabilize, heal, and transform, and with your acknowledgement that this is a very complex issue and that we have to galvanize a conversation statewide, will you and the governor step out and lead this conversation and bring the House and the Senate with you?
Madam Chair, I don't want to disappoint you because I respect you first and foremost, and I like you a lot, but my answer is going to be the same as it was last year. We will follow the lead of the legislature on this important conversation. I'll also say definitively what we've proposed in H1 is a strong local aid proposal. There are increases in there that will have impact on every single school district in Massachusetts. Will it get to the levels of addressing the issues that you named in those headlines? I don't know, because of the complexity of, the experience district by district, but I offer my partnership. I offer all of the resources between the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education and my team, should the legislature decide to move in that direction.